This game is like constantly popular right now, which is really nice to see. As a fan, um, there we go, we're in. Alright, I've got a little bit of setup I need to do before I can really play. Oh, thanks for the follow, Hoss. How are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. Enjoy the music, which I hope doesn't get muted on the stream. And so it doesn't, I will keep on talking to you. Oh, I'm a silly guy. Anyway, yeah. How is everybody? This is what I want to know. How is everyone? And what you been up to? You know? All good in the hood? This is all important stuff that I care about knowing. Yes. All right. So all I need to do now is check Twitch and just check that it's not games and demos that I'm playing, and that it is still Final Fantasy XIV. We don't need to be on that website right now, or that one. Yeah, we're all good. Everything looks good. The last thing I need is my keyboard for the PlayStation 5. To type in the chat that you see in the bottom left of the screen there. Also just gonna check my phone. Alright. Without further ado, let's do this. What am I doing? Free company chat. Right? So we're gonna be like, hey, and then wave. See if anyone in the free company is live and in the game. There we go. Close all that stuff. Is anyone in the free company online? No, it's just little old me. Just me on my lonesome right now, but that's okay. Last person online was online 4 hours ago. Alright. Looks like they might have pulled an all-nighter. Anyway, I recently streamed this, and we did some awesome battles. Again, I'm trying to catch up with the main story, and I've got a long way to go because technically we're still in the storyline of the first expansion. There are 3 expansions with a 4th launching in November, which I will be pre-ordering. But yeah, I've got a long way to go. Anyway, what happened in the last stream was that we basically beat Nidhogg, an evil dragon, waging war against, well, all humankind and stuff. Basically anything that wasn't a dragon. And, yeah, Estinian was possessed by Nidhogg. Like, essentially our friend Estinian was Nidhogg's vessel for resurrection. But we have saved Estinian, and we now need to check on him. And this last stream ended with this message that has just come up again. Upon proceeding to the infirmary, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. So that's why I decided to stop the stream where I did, and I promised you at the end of that stream that instead of playing on off-stream like I have been in the past, we will actually watch these scenes together now. Movie time! Movie time.
Estinian!
Oh yeah, I still have to press X, don't I? Okay. Oh, he's waking up.
Cease your mewling, boy. It grates my ears. Forgive me. When I saw you awaken, I could not... It was such a relief. We feared you might never wake up.
Now, Estinian. If Master Alphino thought any less of you, you would still be Nidhogg's plaything. Or dead.
Aye, 'twas but a jest. I thank you, Alphino. And you too, Warrior of Light. Quite how you managed to persuade Hraesvelgr to aid in his brood brother's downfall I cannot imagine. But full glad am I that you did. Yet again, you have achieved the impossible.
For anyone that doesn't know, maybe if they're looking at this game for the first time, I'm the Warrior of Light. I'm wearing the silly hat. I seem to have a habit of wearing silly hats in games. I was streaming Cyberpunk 2077 yesterday, and I had a silly hat in that game that actually looked rather similar to this one. But there we go. It gives you better stats. That's true of both games.
I, for my part, owe you an apology. When last we met, I did willingly loose an arrow at your heart. Can you forgive me?
Aww.
There is naught to forgive, Hameric. You but acted in defense of Ishgard as is your duty. Were you any less single-minded about it, I would not follow you into battle, nor trust you at my back. Besides, I had come to the selfsame conclusion, that I would have to perish for Nidhogg to be stopped. So let us dispense with the hand-wringing. I have heard enough mewling for one day.
Aww.
Oh!
No, I know. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
The tendrils of Nidhogg's foul presence bound up every fiber of my being, usurping my senses, but I yet retained some trace of awareness. The worm's mind was as a vast and tumultuous sea. Endlessly its black waters churned, his grief and despair at Ratatoska's murder never calming, never receding. Driven by this surging current came wave upon wave of unrelenting rancor. It was the very image of my own heart. There I saw the dark reflection of the hatred I felt after Nidhogg slew my family, when no path remained save vengeance against dragonkind. Neither one of us had a choice. But I was blessed with something Nidhogg was not. Comrades and teachers to console and admonish me. Had I not had them to gainsay my obsession, it would surely have consumed me as Nidhogg's did him, and we would have been in all respects alike.
Wow. Wow.
Though his shade is banished, his spirit scattered upon the sea of clouds, I feel no joy at his passing. Where once I craved vengeance, I now crave rest.
Cool, so we should leave and actually let you rest. I've said this to the guys in the previous stream.
Lord Commander, my hunt is at an end. I would lay down the mantle of Azure Dragoon.
Yep. I like that's yes. Grant this, please.
My friend.
No ifs, no buts, man. His days of duty are over.
He has tired himself with too many words.
Oh look, it's Dr. Abel. If there are any fellow Tekken fans among the chat, or that see this later, behold, Final Fantasy XIV's Dr. Abel.
I doubt not that he will make a full recovery, but he must be allowed some few days of quiet.
Yes.
I too must see my path to its end. Sleep well, my friend.
Following the battle with Nidhogg on the Steps of Faith, Sir Emeric called an assembly that he might make his final proclamation as acting head of state.
Wow. Lucia better get promoted.
With one decree, that the 1,000-year rule of the archbishops was ended, paving the way for a new republic.
Whoa.
The governance of Ishgard would now be placed in the hands of high and lowborn alike, their ranks represented by the newly founded House of Lords and House of Commons.
Wait, what? They're just copying British politics?
Church was separated from state. The foundation for change had been carefully laid, and the reforms proposed by Ishgard's new government passed into law without incident.
Oh, well, they're happy about it.
Emeric de Burrell gladly stepped down from the Archbishop's dais, only to be raised unto the highest seat in the House of Lords.
Wow.
Though he strove at first to refuse this honor, the unexpectedly strident voice of the Count de Durandare left him little choice but to accept.
You might say he and dared him to do it.
And so it was that the winds of gentle revolution came to stir.
Dragon!
Prominent among the many honoured guests at Sir Emeric's investiture were the ambassadors of Dragonkind, a fitting symbol of Ishgard's newfound peace.
Wow. Oh, this is really good, this story.
The people looked on in awe as he soared through the heavens on Dragonback. And by their cheers did they hail him an azure dragoon for a new age.
Dude, watch where you're going! Pretty sure someone's not going to be happy about this. Also, how far away are they flying?
Thus were the notes of the dragon song rewritten, the din of war giving way to a rising litany of peace and hope.
I mean, sure, but where are we going? Also, doesn't that dragon look like what's his name from Neverending Story, the giant flying dog thing? Oh my god, what's his name? Nobody's here. We got 3 lurkers. Lurkers, do you know the name of the giant flying dog thing in Neverending Story? Oh man, it's gonna drive me nuts. So yeah, here's our narrator, the guy that took us in at the start of the Heaven's Ward expansion, which I know I didn't stream. I wasn't streaming back then when I played it, but this is the guy that took us in, and he's been narrating the whole thing. He's been writing his Heaven's Ward book. Looks like he's about finished. Oh man, I wish I could play this on my piano. My hands probably wouldn't let me. And next expansion. Well, not quite, right? There's more to go. He's out of bed. He's out the window. Wait, what? Oh no. That might not be a good sign. Oh wait, there we go. Speak with Emmerich. Hello. I was gazing out at the sea of clouds in an all too rare moment of idleness when I chanced to behold a certain hero wending his way towards the city on Dragonback. Welcome home, Andrews. Thank you. Nay, 'twas no grave matter that moved me to greet you in person. Between you and me, I merely sought respite from the pressures of office. No sooner do I surrender my role as temporary head of state than I am burdened with the position of a more permanent responsibility. I fancy that it echoes some small measure the way that you must feel when your improbable feats of heroism are rewarded with still more improbable challenges. The myth which guided our society for generations lies in tatters. Am I then to be scorned for building upon the system of nobility I once sought to tear down? And what strange jest is this that places me at its pinnacle? An archbishop's bastard at the head of the House of Lords. Whoa. But these questions are for me to answer. It is not in man's nature to change overnight. I learned this through painful experience, and it was this hard lesson which convinced me to take the path which we now follow. Even as we rebuild the bridge between man and dragon, so must we reimagine Ishgard, one carefully placed stone at a time. We must remember that it is not for us that we lay this groundwork, but for the men and women and our children, but for the men and women that our children will become. May their towers rise proudly from the fundament of our legacy. Hear, hear. I have words from Captain Whitecape that Estinian has vanished from his sick room. His willfulness survives undiminished. Should you ever happen upon our unmannerly friend on your travels, pray assure him that I will keep Ishgard safe until he deigns to come home. Thank you, Andreas, and please convey my warmest regards to Master Alphino. Whoops, I knocked the touchpad. Look at that giant mouse cursor. Woo! Speak with Alphino at Forton Manor. That we will, that we will. Not far. Like over this bridge. And then right. Well, to be fair, all those cutscenes, it didn't take too long. Did it really? I mean, I appreciate that it gave a warning, but I was expecting... Well, I don't know really, this isn't a Hideo Kojima game, is it? So, you know. Like, some of the scenes in Hideo's stuff is over an hour. I love Hideo Kojima's games, by the way. But Sir Emmerich, I do not envy him of his new position. Ishgard has chose a new road, but one littered with the detritus of 1,000 years of broken faith. Yet though her people may stumble from time to time, I know none better than Sir Emmerich to lead the march of progress. As for us, though a small matter of ushering in a new dawn in the shadow of inscrutable Asian machinations and seemingly endless possession of primals. We too must walk our chosen path, no matter how treacherous the footing. Cool. We get an Emmerich doll. We get a dragon song bit of music. And we get the alpine coat. Complete. And we get, of course, experience and Gil. In the wake of Ishgar's government reform, new airship routes have been sanctioned. You may now travel to a selection of distant locales from the Ishgard landing. Oh, okay. Such as where? Oh god, the Warrior of Darkness. No? I think it is, right? The one that worships Zodiac instead of Hydaelyn? Might be one of them. Oh, here we go. No, things are gonna get more sinister now. Like, the music is always a big key. Yeah, Warrior of Darkness. Thank you, Blana. Nay, you need not remain there. We shall rendezvous at the usual place. Who are you, and why do you really, really look like me? Elizabeth. All is proceeding as expected, then. So, yeah, these are not good guys. Either is not to concern us, aside from one overly curious mouse. Alphino. Tancred. This way. Him again. It is of no moment. They will play their part, and we will play ours. Yeah, I'm really curious what the heck's going on with this stuff. And thus did grey mist give way to azure skies, man and dragon rise, voices joined in song, and beneath the shadow bows, beyond the scope of light, shadow stirs. I knew it. I knew it wasn't gonna last. For the Horde! Oh, sorry, floor the Horde. Okay. Revenge of the Horde. I guess I've just completed another patch, right? I think Revenge of the Horde was the name of a Heaven's Ward patch back in the day. And now if I press my PS button, Soul Surrender is the next thing. I wonder if that's the name of the next patch. But Promise is Kept is the name of the quest. Oh, and we're right near like where we get it from. Cool, so a new day dawns in Ishgard, and the house for Tom's night has tidings for you. Yay, tidings! We can get Heavenly Eggmont, we can get Wildwood Scrambled Eggs, we can get Spaghetti Carbonara, or an Elegant Silver Piece. I'm gonna go for the Silver Piece, because that is money! Money, money, money! Master Potassius, you come at the most excellent time! Well, I seem to have a habit of doing that in this game. An invitation from a truly premium patronage was delivered to the manor but a short while ago. Would that you had been present to receive it. But in any event, Sir Emmerich de Burrell, Lord Speaker of the House of Lords, Lord of the Temple Knights, and Viscount of House Burrell. Wow, going through all of his titles. Just say Emmerich invites you to his estate. I'm pretty sure that's all Emmerich would want him to say, but no, I suppose this dude's got a job to do and he's got to do it right. But we know Emmerich at this point. We know how, you know, he's not one for the formalities. You seem surprised. The messenger assured me that his lord had broached the subject with you at an earlier date, when your arrangements for the peace conference were still being finalised. Of course, the intervening moons little afforded opportunity for leisure, but with the happy advent of peace, it is plain the Lord Commander sees no further cause for delay. What say you? Nah. Oh my god, you can actually say that. To be honest, I'd rather not. I would, but I haven't the foggiest what to wear. I should be glad to accept. Indeed, who would not? You'll forgive me if I seem envious. Ahem. I shall send word of your acceptance to Burrell Manor at once. When you are ready, pray report to the Astrolodicum. They will have someone escort you the rest of the way. Well, I say come along too, sir. Come along too. Be my plus one. Come on. Be the plus one. Do it. Let's go together. House Burrell Steward. Wow. Emmerich's bills must be quite expensive, you know, hiring all these people. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading. I dare say a man of action such as yourself enjoys nary a moment of respite. Aye, the battlefield beckons even now, I'm sure, but for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and to prosperity. Yeah, but shadows are stirring, the cutscene said. Oh, look at that meal. Oh, wow. Yo. Oranges. Lettuce stuff. I'm not keen on that. Huh.
To think the Moogles would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Ha ha ha. Oh, see, like, bring the...
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days.
Seriously, bring the servants to the table, come on. have some as well, sir. Seriously. But what about you? Oh, come on. He's lugging that thing around. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, no, okay, he accepted. Nice. Oh, maybe they both did. Seriously, pour yourself some.
Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry it wasn't all on Twitch, guys. I only recently got back into this game, really. And, you know, I've got some friends going through the story as well. Though perhaps a bit long for my liking. Why not join me on the next? It wasn't all sunshine and lemon cakes. Sunshine and lemon cakes, ooh! Join me. I mean, obviously you can't, right? But...
Well, truth be told, when I think back on the sweeping vistas of the churning mists, I do feel some slight pangs of wanderlust. Alas, much as I would like to accept your invitation, I fear my present duties with the House of Lords demand my undivided attention. Someday, perhaps. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning, for it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain.
Wow.
I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay their faith in kind.
Exactly. I mean, let's not forget where I came from. Like, that's not Heaven's Ward expansion story. That's a Realm Reborn base game story. They're my roots. That's my country. Like, yes, absolutely.
Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all. And it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
Wow, I like how he changed his phrasing there.
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you.
There really is a lot of parallels. Because in the UK, there seriously is a House of Lords and a House of Commons. I think that's where the team must have got their inspiration for this story. Or at least this aspect of it. Oh wait, what if it's poisoned? Like, the dude was preparing the wine for a long time. Wait, and yeah, my character hasn't drunk it.
May I ask a personal question?
Uh-oh.
Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but What do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden. Master Leveilleur and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
Wow. But I haven't even finished my meal. And I didn't even take a sip of the wine.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
Oh, but the food, though. Look at the size of those forks. Oh my god, look at the size of those forks. Wow. Fucking hell.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he.
Okay, we got a new narrator.
Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that...
Alphino's sister, right?
Alize, Alphino's twin sister.
Yes.
She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. It was only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
So I was just getting that speech bubble cursor out of the way a bit.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she is as dedicated as any scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer. The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan.
Slaughtering the primals? Wait, they want to kill the primals? Well, we're fighting the primals too, right?
They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
Okay, but now I am confused. Or do we only classify the primals?
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
The infirmary's been busy. Okay, I want the silver piece. I'm gonna focus on Gil. Oh, we get another song, we get more Gil, and we get experience. As Alphino and many others know too well, there is no rest for the righteous. Shadows of the First. So the warriors of darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning, so they might put her to the sword. This is gonna end up in fighting Garuda. When we first encountered them on Narth, they were confronting Ravana. Gods, has this been their aim all along? Yeah, we fought Ravana, right? A long time ago off stream. What do you intend to do, Master Alphino? Sorry, I was just checking my phone. There's much more. There's much and more I do not understand, but know this: a primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alize risked her life to uncover this plot. and we squandered her gift at our peril. Andros, will you accompany me to Zephyr and help me stop the Exiled ritual? Yes. Given that Ishgar's shared a border with Exil's homeland, we have vested interest in the outcome of this ritual, of course. We have been willing to suffer the Beastman's intrusions into the Coffin Lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. We shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphino. The mountains of Zephyr are not easily traversed, and this endeavour demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear aerial approach is deemed foul. This is their homeland after all. Things like Driglet are not to be underestimated. My experience tells me that the only conceivable approach is by land. The loop would be wiser to cross by the Weather Mountain Pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall instruct for a contingent of campsite to be placed at your disposal. They will secure you safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zephyr. Though my men are unqualified to confront a primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Exile. Should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. In the event Mistress Azael regains consciousness, we shall share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Then let us be off. We can procure any supplies that we require at Camp Dragonhead. Okay. The teleporting begins. Okay. So what I like to do is there's like a map button, and then I can just go here, say I want to teleport, and I don't want to use a free ticket, even though I've got 120 of them. And then boom, we're where we need to be. You know what we're going to do? We're going to set a home point. Because if anything goes wrong, I want to respawn nearby. It's normally guarded by warriors. I've been informed that I've already dispatched them. Wow. The enemy's gate lies open. We need but walk through. Wow, okay. So now... Oh, wicked. Okay. Alright. And because I've been here before and got all the ether currents, I can just fly over in this 8-person lunar whale flying mount. I had to buy this mount from the Mod Station website, which is kind of like a special shop. So yes, I paid real money for this, but it will allow me to carry a group of 8 players. So I'm ready to escort you as you see fit. Given the numbers we are likely to encounter, a 2-pronged approach may be best. While the knights and I feign a larger attack to draw the attention, I suggest you and yours attempt to slip past their defenses and locate the site of the summoning ritual. If the gods are good, you should only have to deal with a few patrols. But if they are not, you may be forced to do battle with the warriors of darkness. Oh boy. I had a feeling that this would happen now. So we're going to head into what's known as party chat. So that when I am matched up with a party, I can type directly to them. And I'm going to say, I'm already going to prepare my message. I'm already going to prepare my message. I've also just got another text just now. Please bear with me. Nice. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna just say, hi, this is my first time here. And I'm not gonna hit send yet. Alright, so I don't know how long the queue is gonna be, but we'll see. This is the part where I'd usually be tempted to end the stream. But we'll queue once, we'll wait, and we'll attempt it once. But this is the kind of thing I, sometimes do off stream. But with how good the previous stream was, and how kind of interesting the story was, I did not want to play in between. I wanted you to see the aftermath and stuff. But yeah, we're going to be waiting in an area with no music for potentially 8 more minutes. I'm continuing to get messages through on the phone as well. I apologize. But I hope everyone's enjoying the show. And feel free to chat to me. I will chat back. Yeah. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. In terms of the VOD, right? I think I've said this before. You know what I should probably do? I should maybe make stream markers when the queue is finished, that people can jump to when the wait is over. That's a really good idea. I might type /marker ready on my iPad and only send that message when the wait is complete. There we go. Now the wait time's gone up to 11 minutes. But so yeah, we potentially got to the point where like, I will probably play this off stream as well. Again, it just really made sense with the previous stream of this that I did ended. It really did make sense to me to just keep on. Well, I'm repeating myself now round and round. But yeah, I wanted to stream what happened next. But it's these parts of the game that require the duty finder that are perhaps the most dull. Now, I could be going off doing other things while I wait, but to be fair, the wait time's not too bad. I remember when the game was like less popular, but I was still a fan and player of it. The wait time was way worse. Hey, look, all we need is a healer now. All we need is a healer. Awesome. So I'm gonna hit marker as soon as the wait is complete. But yeah, this will be my only attempt of this, and if we completely fail and run out of time, and the group split up and I don't finish it, I will end the stream there. Because duties, when a duty starts, we have 90 minutes to finish it. So I'd never do too many duties in a stream unless we happen to finish them really quickly. Oh, one of the DPS left because they were tired of waiting for a healer. See, if I were to back out, you see the other sword symbol? It says 1 of 2. I'm that 1 of 2. So if I were to back out of this queue and withdraw, with the withdraw button, then all there would be in the party that the game's trying to form is just... Oh, there we go! It always makes me jump as well. Commence. Right, I've made my marker. I have sent my message. Okay, wish me luck. Attack anything until they have it, yeah. Fuck myself. Fuck them. place rocks. Okay, first boss. Could have done better with that stuff, to be honest. Gotta get rid of this, it'll be reading the boss. Don't need this. Yeah, I need to get in the habit of using sprint. Because don't stand in fucking painful. Fight's bad. Good. Got those wow. Okay, this place is cool. god, this spikes again. Yeah, look at all them spikes. Look at all them spikes. Rude, they pushed me in. Good. They believe in us. That. Targeting the wrong enemies. Possibly. I'm not in a position where I can check. Oh, I've got a bot. If I have any mods in the chat, can you ban that bot, please? If not, no worries. Knocking buttons that I don't need to knock. This spot mark. Well, we're almost through the whole dungeon. Because I don't know whether you can like see the right side of the screen very well. So there's basically a checklist of objectives. Eliminate impending enemies. The second to last objective. And yeah. Looks like we've just done that. Oh no. Turbo. Upon the sacred ground, who dare? At me. Me and my poor random friends, I don't know. Bubble good. Bubble good. Deliberately wanted to pick on him. That's bad. Oh. There's a secret now. Okay. Do this. Take time. Okay, did I speak too soon? Beautiful. First track. Nice. Commendation, very important. Commendation, the healer, of course. And as for the loot, I passed. Bye. Oh, I got a commendation. Hey. Oh, very nice too.
Thank the gods. What happened?
Blah 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 blah.
So they were unable to see the ritual to its completion. Then Garuda is no longer a threat, and whatever the Ascians and the Warriors of Darkness were planning has come to naught.
Don't be so sure, man.
But we should not tarry. The knights have secured our path to safety.
Yep.
Well, well. What do we have here? You'd better not have killed the primal without us.
You!
Wait, I know you. Still walking, I see. I could have sworn my aim was true.
Just what is your game? Leading us a long way so these fools could step in and claim our prize?
No. Let's not make hasty accusations. By the look of things, the ritual was proceeding as planned. We arrived at the appointed hour. 'Twas they who erred.
It is hopeless. We cannot face them all.
Do mine ears deceive? A boy! So that's the way of it. Twins! You had me worried for a moment there. Know that I will happily make it quicker for you, if you just stand still.
Enough, Jarumul. We wouldn't want to upset the man in white with any unnecessary bloodshed now, would we? You've been awfully busy since we were kind enough to spare your lives.
While you were idly consorting with the Ascians, you mean? 7 hells! What could you possibly hope to achieve?
Should I explain it to you? Very well. Consider it a reward of sorts for beating us here.
Finally, some answers. You know what? I'm glad this is streamed because I'm probably going to forget everything where I'm about to be told.
You know the tale of Hydaelyn and Zodiac, I take it? Of the Great Sundering and the reflections it created?
Across 10 and 3 they were divided. Reflections of the source, each possessed of shards of light and dark.
Just so. One of those reflections, the one nearest to the source, is our home. And we were the heroes blessed with her light. But not all worlds hold light and dark in equal measure. In ours, the power of light was greater by far. So the Ascians, who once threatened our home, were no match. And they fell before us, one after another, till none were left. Victory, we thought. And then came the light. A flood of pure, blinding radiance, annihilating shadow and color and life itself. Ere long, it will consume our world, leaving naught in its wake but blank perfection.
Whoa, wait, what?
That cannot be. Do you honestly expect us to believe such a story?
Believe what you like. But it has happened before, on a world far removed from ours. The 13th, which was swallowed by the dark and transformed into what you call the Void. Unchallenged light would condemn us to a similar fate. And so we joined hands with our former enemies, and with their aid came here, to the source.
Wow. So light and dark are just two sides of the same coin, and what's actually beneficial to all is both.
For there is but one way to restore the balance and save our home. Diada. Calamitous destruction with the power to break down the barriers between planes and see our worlds rejoined.
You would doom our world to save your own? What would even become of us? Of you?
Enough. I tire of talking. You know our cause. You know what is at stake. We are prepared to do whatever it takes. Are you?
If there is aught you would say, say it. Otherwise, begone. You have no friends here.
Wow. Wow. And I might ding here. We might finally ding for the first time in a long time. Is this going to be level 61? All things considered, we should be grateful to have survived that encounter. Do you think it could be true? To save their world, they must bring ruin to ours. No, that is not. Such wanton destruction is beyond justification. Whatever their reasons, they must be stopped. To sacrifice the loss of their own skill. Oh boy. We did not ding. We did not ding, but we're getting closer. Arthur would like nothing more than to get ahead of the snow. Two sides of the coin. Forgive me, this is neither the time nor the place for idle introspection. The knights appraised Lord Edmund. The knights can appraise Lord Edmund of our success, and we, the Lord Commander. More importantly, I should see if my sister's condition has improved. You may take a moment for yourself if you wish. I'll be at the congregation. And hello to those tuning in. Good to see you. Right, we're going to teleport straight to our objective as always. Foundation. Yep. That was actually a pretty good dungeon, and yet again, completing it first try with players I've never met. Everyone is always really helpful on this game, I've found. Whoops. Totally going the wrong way. Is it the last visual I need to go to? No. Is it Forgotten Night? Brings me joy to see you safely return to us, Andreas. What news from Zephyr? So we are not too late. On behalf of Ishgard, I offer you my deepest thanks. As for we remain behind Mistress Pistola, who's been tending to Mistress Oliva in your absence, and I'm pleased to report that she has regained consciousness. I imagine you have many questions, especially given your recent encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I know I do. Come, let me show you to your room. Do not worry, her condition is much improved. She is a resilient one, much like her brother. God, everyone in the infirmary in this stream. First Justinian.
Alize!
Now
How are you feeling?
Well enough, brother. Thanks to the kindness of our hosts. They told me you had departed for Zelfatol while I was still abed. I slept much better knowing that. Thank you.
I'm going to mute my mic a second while I eat a chocolate bar.
I take it your mission was a success.
As if we needed any further confirmation that they are in league with the Ascians. But to save another world? I think not.
I too thought his story fanciful at first. But it is possible there may be a kernel of truth in all of this. At the very least, none of his claims contradict the word's account.
You were following these people, Alize. Why?
During my travels, I had oft enjoyed tales of the Scions and their exploits. But after a time, I began to hear whispers of a gifted and theretofore unknown band of adventurers. Adventurers who had supposedly sworn to travel the realm slaying primals in the Scion's stead.
The Warriors of Darkness. And in the course of investigating these rumors, you stumbled upon the Ascians' involvement.
Yes, exactly.
Forgive me, but if these Warriors of Darkness mean to bring about another calamity, to what end do they hunt primals?
To prompt an escalation. To deepen the beast tribe's feelings of helplessness and despair, and thereby drive them to summon ever more powerful gods. And lest we forget, these events do not occur in isolation. With their patron deities being slain left and right, the news of man's victory over Nidhogg must surely have sown panic in the minds of the Beastmen. 'Tis no wonder they wish to defend themselves.
Power answered with greater power, death with more death. A vicious cycle fueled by fear and hatred. I know it's like all too well.
Indeed. The Ascians sow discord and desperation, and the Warriors of Darkness reap the harvest. And so it continues. Yet that is not the extent of their ambitions. The Ascian himself observed that once the powerless realize that the old gods have failed them, they will have little recourse but to look to a new one.
We cannot let that happen.
It should come as no surprise, but Alizé and I have uncovered evidence that the Ascians have been manipulating certain parties to ensure that a constant stream of crystals flows into the hands of the beast tribes. If we sever these supply lines, we should at least be able to slow the escalation.
Okay. Back with you, brother.
Agreed. Kral and I shall journey to Zelphatol and learn what we can of the Ixal's source.
Well, it would be nice to
Then
know
I, for
now.
my part, pledge to lead a similar investigation into the origin of the Nath supply.
Sir Emmerich?
As a member of the Eorzean Alliance, Ishgard is honor-bound to play an active role in maintaining the security of the realm. You might also say that I have some personal motivation, given the Ascians' dealings with my father. However, I make no secret of the fact that my knowledge of primal beings is scant at best. As such, I should be most grateful if one of your order were to assist me.
Allow me, Sir Emmerich. I have dealt with the Nath before.
Let us consult with Orianja then. Given his dedication to the study of primal beings, I should be surprised if he could not tell us something of value.
Oh, wow, yeah, I haven't seen him in ages. Again, when playing on
Allow me to
screen.
accompany you, brother. And before you think to refuse, know that I am not the girl I once was. I shall not be a burden. You have my word.
But Alizé, you... You are more than welcome. After all, it was you who set us upon this path.
There we go.
Wait a minute. I'm afraid I can't allow you to leave just yet. Not until you try on the new outfit I prepared for you.
Wait, what? Tataru, what? I'm gonna go back to free company chat and type, hey. Too many moons since we last worked together, although though I believe the same can't be said for the two of you. I confess we were aware of your subterranean expedition and research for the truth of the calamity. I considered involving myself with her venture for a time. But as you know all too well, circumstances conspired to keep us apart. I can only assume she carried on in our absence. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Yo. Right then, should we be off? Zutari never ceases to impress, though for a moment it appears she might furnish you with an identical outfit. Praise the 12 she did not. Mother and father were rather too fond of making us wear matching clothes. Oh, I'm being like people are saying hello. How are you? And I'm saying that to the person in my free company. How are you? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the Free Company chat over to Free Company. I don't want to skip the cutscene. There we go. Doing alright, thank you. What about you? I'm good now. So you can see that in the bottom left. Do you remember the last time at the stadium when my girl crept up behind me in the hall and whispered, "Sister, please, she was not my..." Can we not have this conversation in front of the Warrior of Light? Oh wow. So be it. Another time perhaps. Absolutely, I want to know. So thank you again for your assistance with my expeditions, Andreas. Though we left matters somewhat unfinished, I'm nevertheless prepared to focus on the task at hand and aid you to the fullest extent of my ability. As you help me brave the coils, so too will I help you defeat the warriors of darkness. A pleasure to have you with us. New garments aside, I must say you seem different, more resolute than when we last met. You're the look of a woman who's ready to fight for the future of Eorzea. To the extent of my abilities, perhaps, but I have no delusions of grandeur, nor will I pretend to have found myself, or any such thing. I am here today because I regret it if I weren't, that is all. Fair enough, let us depart for the Waking Sands then, and see if Urianger can be of assistance. Oh my god, it's been so long since we've gone there. Again, this would have all been off stream. Years ago, but I had a long gap from this game. But I think I remember where they're on about. The original HQ of the Scions. Yeah, in Sandland. Oh my god. Horizon, yes! Yes! I can't believe I'm going back. Alright. I'll set my home point here now. Oh my god, it's been so long. Oh, nice mount. Next. Look, level 12 enemies. You come along here the first time and you're like a level 12 character. It's crazy. And I'm almost at 61. Like, none of the enemies will even bother. Like, they see me and they're like, I'm not fighting that guy. It's crazy. This is insane, but it's brought us back here. Oh man, I remember this music. Oh no, I don't remember the music. You know what? I will talk to the merchant mender. Repair gear. There we go. Yep. Make sure everything's in good nick. Wait, isn't it down? Yeah, isn't it like... Oh my god, yeah. I think this is where the original HQ was. Yeah, oh my... it's been so long. This was the original HQ of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. Around here, apologies for calling upon you unannounced. Why, Master Athen Elf, the Warriors of Darkness have returned. Play allows to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primals beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou did observe, this Severus would dispel the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the beast tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixu's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Assassins did not have similar designs elsewhere, of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the Strait of Metathor. O Gromora Sheriff, and there are whispers of Lord of Crags near of his return, more rumours marked out, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst still afford to turn deaf ear to their claims. Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Master of Forces, stationed at Camp Overlook, Andrews. Okay, more teleporting. Thank you for your counsel, Urionje. Pray inform us should you learn of aught else. I shall. If I may, brother Urionje, is there anything else you would like to say? Alize? If not, then never mind. Only ask because you're normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart. Just to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke about how Order had the power to break down barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure you wouldn't know where to begin. Oh, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I've heard of a promising time. The Gurren oracles. Mayhap you could start there. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. And again, we can go straight there. How are we doing on the quest in the patch? 20% through Soul Surrender. Okay, it's going to be a big one. Welcome to the person that's just tuned in. Want something? Oh my god. Sergeant Swear Grail wants something, and what this lady wants, she usually gets. Deduce, reuse, recycle. Oh wait, hang on a minute. That's a completely different quest. I wasn't meant to talk to you. Yeah, apologies. You know how that lady usually gets what she wants, right? Not today. Not today. That's a level 35 quest. I don't need to do that. Yes, thanks. Just type into my guildie in the chat in the bottom left. Thanks. Hope you are too. There we go. The sounds of the seventh dawn shot, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. Wait, what are we doing? Okay, so we have a side quest that's not progressing the story, and then we have the main quest, because there's a difference in the icon. We're going to do Unlikely Allies, level 60. Got that, just had a cup of tea, and ready to proceed with my MSQ. Oh, main scenario quest. I'm assuming it means main scenario quest. Oh, the commander's eager to put me to work, of course. Same. So yeah, our neighbours have got much more aggressive of late, said. Matter of fact, the signs got one stepping about the stores just now. Likely looking to make off with an arm for the crystals. I'll be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search for the camp for the little one. I'm just gonna type to our friend here in the FC. I played it years ago. And Alphino says the exact same thing. Our master and friends seem notably more agitated. Ah, Titan summoning. Oh, my friend Shadow Dragon HD, fellow friend on Twitch and in real life, mentioned about having to fight Titan again. So yeah, search for profile. Awesome. So yeah, you can see in the bottom left the chat I'm having with a fellow guildie. The free company I'm in, yeah, Stormblood is an expansion. Just stacking. I'm still between and that, as in I'm not actually going to fight in that fate. We're going to keep to our objective. Oh, they're asking me a question. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, is it okay if I chat to this guy? You can see my chat in the bottom left. They're asking me questions now. Well, I'm not going to tell them. I'm running the game on PS5. Joypad plus Bluetooth keyboard to type. And the graphics and fast travel. Nuts. I'm just telling them that there have been many improvements to the game too, particularly regarding gear. At least for me, right? I think for me, there's a lot of cool stuff. I'm just going to show you an example. The whole kind of recommended gear button. There we go. So you can hit recommended gear. So it looks at everything you've got, and then you can update your gear set. There we go. So you're always wearing the best stuff that you've got. Godsend. Somewhere here there's gonna be I'm looking for the cobalt. I think I would have found them by now, wouldn't you? It's certainly good to be back. Started streaming. Doing and I actually like them. But we'll wrap up soon, I think. There we go. Yeah, I can't find this cobalt. I'll have another quick look round, but I reckon that maybe I end it there. Sure, pick up when I get the chance. No worries. On when? Every stream I do. I'm just going to say this to them, and I'll say it to you guys. Every stream I do gets highlighted in full, so you can watch it anytime, regardless of time zone. In full. All right. Yeah, with that, I think I am going to wrap up now. And take care. See you soon. Keep up. You too. Oh, that was really nice. I know I basically just stood there and just chatted, but that's what I love about joining a free company. And like I said, it was Morgan Riley Plays on Twitch that got me into this particular free company. On the Moogle server, they are why I moved to the Moogle server. And I'm going to shout out my free company. On All Floors is what we're called. And I love these people. You know, there's 30 of us in here. 5 of us online right now. And although I'm about to sign off. And yeah, we're getting there. We did more stuff. Wait, are you who I'm looking for? Path of Darkness. No. Oh, I see. No, that's a pet of this player, the chocobo of that player. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know where this next character I need to move the story on is. So I'm going to do that search off stream. But we've done well in the last 2 hours. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this, because I certainly have. Let me just check this is my home point. it is. And yeah, I'm going to sign off, and I will catch you guys next time. I probably won't be playing this on stream next. I think I might continue Doom at noon, which will always be at midday, for obvious reasons. British summertime. But having said that, tomorrow I play golf with Mum at noon British summertime, every Thursday. So tomorrow's stream will be golf with her. Anywho, take care guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Bye bye.